In the 1800s, strongmen bragged about drinking 20 to 30 pints of beer a day to bulk up, but there was a hidden catch. Beer wasn't just consumed for fun. Back then it was called liquid bread. It was cheap, packed with calories, and in many places it was actually safer to drink than the water. For men hauling coal, or bending iron bars, or performing in circus tents, beer was fuel. A gallon of beer a day could add over 2,000 calories. For men desperate to pack on size, it worked, but not without some side effects. Because buried in every pint was something they never realized. The problem wasn't the calories. The problem was the plant that gave beer its signature flavor and preserved it for long journeys. Hops. Hops contain one of the most powerful plant estrogens ever discovered. Stronger than soy, stronger than flax. Every pint was basically a hormone cocktail, tipping the balance in the wrong direction. So while strongmen thought they'd found the perfect muscle fuel, they were quietly drowning their testosterone. Chronic beer drinking back then was often linked to a condition doctors called Brewers Droop, a diagnosis that came with no happy hour. Brewers Droop is Victorian slang for erectile dysfunction, and in some cases, men even developed gynecomastia, which is literal breast tissue growth. Now on the surface, these men looked unstoppable. They were men of iron, fueled by beer, but the same drink that built their bodies quietly stole their manhood. And as it turns out, the only thing rising for them was the pint glass. Brewers Droop was real. Now fast forward to today. The science confirms it. Hops really do bind to estrogen receptors in the body. That's why heavy, chronic alcohol intake has hormonal consequences. And here's the kicker. Our modern obsession with craft beers and IPAs, they're some of the hoppiest drinks ever brewed. Men are literally flooding their systems with the very compound that sidelined the strongmen of the 1800s. Different century, same mistake. Today, that condition hasn't gone away. We just call it something different. We call it whiskey dick. Same story, new glass. The lesson here is simple. Alcohol isn't just empty calories. What you drink can affect your hormones in surprising ways. Now, I'm not here to crap in anyone's punch bowl, but the data doesn't lie. Alcohol affects your hormones, and not in a good way. History's strongest men discovered this the hard way. Or should I say, the not so hard way. I'm William Keith, and this is Sick History.